Hello, beautiful people. This is Dr. Tara Rasta. I am a chiropractor and I have been researching different parts of immune system, but one of the parts that was really fascinating to me was about innate immunity. Our innate immunity is the part of our immune system that sends these soldiers that are our first line of defense called the natural killer cells, and the natural killer cells kill cancer cells and any pathogens that invades our body. And I came across this research that I thought it was so interesting and sad at the same time, that showed that when people had bread, after 6 hours, their natural killer cells dropped. And they did a little bit more to see why that was the case, and they found out that people who had higher amount of folic acid, which is a form of vitamin B9, they had a greater amount of their natural killer cells reduced. Most of our foods are fortified, so that means that they have synthetic food added to them. And one of these nutrients is your B9, your folic acid, which is really, really important for development. It's important for so many different functions in our body. But folic acid in this specific form doesn't really do anything. It's actually best to take folate in the form of methylfolate, in a form that's methylated, so it can be used by our body more efficiently. So because we're receiving folic acid from our food and also from supplements, when the amount goes a little bit higher than the amount that our body needs, it tends to decrease our natural killer cells. On top of the fact that most bread have gluten, and most people have sensitivity to gluten, and most people don't even know that they have sensitivity, but I have seen it in the office when I do my assessment forms or when they do testing. It shows that most people who think they're not gluten sensitive are gluten sensitive. So I think it's really, really important that during this time we consider to eat things that are not going to cause inflammation in our body. The other part about bread and pasta and wheat is that they are genetically modified, and as a result they get a lot of pesticide. One of the ingredients of the pesticide is glyphosate, and glyphosate causes holes in our gut, and as a result the stuff that needs to be eliminated from your body goes right back in the body, goes back in your blood, and becomes an underlying factor, an underlying cause of many diseases. So leaky gut is an underlying cause of many diseases. On top of that, you're adding this increased amount of folic acid, which is causing a decrease in your natural killer cells and impacting your innate immunity. So it's really important to stay away from foods that are causing these type of reactions in our body. So what should we eat? What should we take? Make sure you're having your organic veggies and fruits. Make sure you're eating whole food. If you can, stay away from animal products and stay with your veggies. If you can't, plant your own food. Also, you can also bake your own bread. Get your almond flour that is gluten-free, get some baking powder and some nutritional yeast, and make your delicious bread at home. We have the time now to do so. Some supplements that I think most people should take: vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, zinc, and liposomal glutathione. Liposomal glutathione is one of the most powerful ingredients to boost your immune system, to help the detoxification centers in the body, to help you with your energy. And it's highly recommended, especially for elderly people and people who have a history of pneumonia. Another study found that when people had pneumonia, their glutathione levels and their vitamin A levels were really low. So vitamin A, D, C, E, K, liposomal glutathione, give it to your elderly, give it to the people who are immune compromised, but make sure that you know the dosing by talking to your doctor. Now, I have a gift for you. Since you listened to all my talk this entire time, I would like to gift you a recommendation that is completely free. Just go ahead and fill out the assessment forms that I have. One of them is about brain, so brain health, and one is metabolic assessment to see how different parts of your body are functioning. And I can give you a supplementation and nutritional plan and some exercises based on your assessment forms. We are struggling against the odds at this point a little bit. I'm sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but we have a lot of things against humans being able to thrive because our food is not the best. Our weather has gotten a lot cleaner, but usually it's very polluted. And we are also combating EMF toxicity. So it's really important that we take the time to become stronger, to help our immune system become stronger, to thrive as human beings and help each other, educate each other, so that we can overcome this and adapt to all the changes that's happening around us. If you have any questions, comment below. I love you guys. I hope I can answer your questions, and I hope you're well.